What is up, YouTube? That's here, bringing you guys another episode of In It to Wingett. We are still playing with our Choice Scarf Nihilego multiple steel team. Last time we used this team, we didn't really use any Drifblim action, but it's definitely in there. You guys have seen me use it before. I might try and use it a little bit this game, but a quick reminder of these items. We got the Psychic Seeds on Drifblim, Choice Scarf Nihilego, Ground EMZ Garchomp, Life Orb Tapu Lele, Assault Vest Celesteela, and the Fighting MZ super bulky support Lucario. I really like the Lucario, guys. It's one of my favorites, and I'm super happy that I can use it. So without further ado, we're gonna hop into some games. Hopefully we can get back into the 1700s today. We're getting kind of close to the 1700s, so it'd be really cool to get back in there. All right, going into our first game, we are gonna see a little bit of Oranguru and a Nihilego with some Buzzwole. All right, this guy's a really cool team. I'd like to be able to try this. This team looks like it could potentially trick room if it has to. You know, you got the Buzzwole, you got the Marowak, but also note that that's most likely a Telepathy Oranguru, so he can just spam Earthquakes. He can just spam Instructs on said Earthquakes, and also we can spam Sludge Wave with Nihilego. We can potentially have a Nihilego Sludge Wave mirror match on our hands. I think Lucario is a must-have for my lead here, but then what am I going to pair it with? You know, what is good against Garchomp? Garchomp is the main Pokemon that breaks my team. I think what I'm going to do, I kind of want to go Lele then, you know, because I can go Lele Drifblim into the Garchomp. But what I can do is go Lucario, right? And I think I might have to go Lucario Garchomp here. Yep. I really don't like that lead, but it is going to be what we're going to be doing here. I might have to trade Z-moves with Garchomp versus Garchomp. It's not my favorite thing to do, but I can also just use Follow Me to buffer his Z-move into me first if I have to. If he were to lead Gyarados, that'd be a pain in the butt too. That's alright. We have Celesteela. And we're going to bring Nihilego. Nihilego is amazing here. You know, I just think Nihilego can use Power Gem on everything, and it's pretty good. Here we go. No Drifblim this time. I could have went Drifblim, I think, but I really don't want to get Trick Roomed, and I don't have a lot of protection against said Trick Room with a Drifblim lead, especially against like a potential Mental Herb or Oranguru. So we're going to see what he decides to lead with. I feel like I have definite shots to win this game, but it's all on how he wants to do his leads. So we will see. Oranguru Marowak, that's pretty much what I expected. How do I want to deal with this? I can get that Oranguru off the board. There's like 2 or 3 ways I can do it. I think I'm just going to roar the Oranguru. Yeah. Just going to roar the Oranguru, right? And I think I'm just going to Swords Dance this turn. If he wants to KO my Marowak, like, let him. I think Marowak's going to protect. Roar Oranguru, and then, if I swear, if he Trick Rooms and Flare Blitzes into my Lucario, he'd be a legend, but we're going to Swords Dance. So we're Swords Dancing and Roaring. Roaring is a move that people definitely do not expect from Lucario. I don't think anyone else is using Roar Lucario other than me right now, and I think I'm a couple steps ahead of the meta with this pick. So we're going to see what he goes for. I don't think he's going to see this one coming. And it's something that can really only work once, but once my Garchomp has the +2, you know, I should be able to rock this game. Literally, I'll switch out Lucario for Celesteela, and then I'll just spam Earthquakes until the cows come home. So he's going for Protect with Oranguru. If he wants to Flare Blitz Lucario, that's completely fine, because then my Garchomp would have enough damage to get rid of it. So let's see what Marowak's going for. Marowak didn't Protect, and I'm completely fine if he wants to go for the Protect and KO the Lucario, or try to do that. It was going for a Shadow Bone. Don't KO my Garchomp, though. Yeah. It's a bulky Marowak. Fine. And now that the Trick Room setters are gone, he can come with Gyarados here. That'd be pretty lame. But at this point, oh, he's coming with Garchomp. I was going to say I can just go for just Follow Me plays. Yeah, so we're just going to Follow Me. And I think I'm going to Z-move his Garchomp slot. Yeah. I'm kind of getting the Scarf Chomp vibe. Could I live in Earthquake? And he's not Scarf Chomp. He might be, but I mean, I really don't think so. I think he's going to be Z-move. And what this would do is this would give me a little bit of survivability. Be able to buffer it on the Lucario slot. So Lucario's going to go for Follow Me. Looks like no one's protecting. Alright, let's see if this is the right play. Alright, cool. I'm using a Z-move. I was like, someone's using a Z-move somewhere. And here we go. We're going to pop a huge Tectonic Rage up onto his Garchomp. And unless it's Sash Chomp or Focus Band, we should be getting a KO because we are at +2 thanks to Swords Dance. And I'm expecting the Marowak to most likely Shadow Bone. If he wants to go for the, you know, big damage Flare Blitz into my Lucario, that's completely fine. The only thing that would be really bad would be like a substitute here. And I don't think he's going to do that. He probably just tried to Tech Rage my Garchomp back. And Shadow Bone gets redirected, and we are going to live very low, but we did live. Bad thing is Lucario can't really Z-move anymore, so Oranguru's going to come back out. Okay. I'm going to roar the Oranguru again. Just to keep it honest, I'm going to roar Oranguru, and I think I'm going to Rock Slide. This keeps Oranguru potentially honest. Potentially, let me think if this is the right play. Because he can just attack me with the Marowak. Like, I'm thinking about protecting my Lucario when EQing, but I just don't want to get... No, this is fine. This is fine. I think I have enough of a lead to where even if he gets... Yeah, this is the right play. Even if you were to get a Trick Room up this turn, I think I have enough of a lead and the correct Pokemon in the back to be able to deal with it. So we go for a Rock Slide here. Rock Slide, remember, probably can't flinch an Oranguru who potentially has Inner Focus, but Roar is going to come out, which means he did go for the Trick Room play. And at this point, you know, his Pokemon have started to take enough damage to where I can just win with anything. Buzzwole hits the board, alright. So Buzzwole is dragged out. Remember, Marowak's Protect is going to be on cooldown here. What we can do is we can just, I think I kind of want to switch out the Lucario. Lucario did a good job. I think I can switch out for Celesteela now. Yep. So we're going to switch out Lucario for Celesteela. And we're just going to go for a big EQ. Hopefully that's not some sort of like Scarf Buzzwole sweat that's a little bit faster than Garchomp. I don't even know if that's possible, but I expect the Marowak to at least be able to go down this turn. That'd be really good if we can get Marowak off the board. He'd have no more checks for Celesteela. Alright, so EQ goes off. It's going to be not very effective on Buzzwole, but it's still going to be doing good damage, I think. I mean, that's good damage. I'll take that. It is what it is. And he's most likely going to be able to KO the Garchomp. We crit the Marowak. I would have loved to crit the Buzzwole instead. But Marowak goes down. He's going to go for an Ice Punch on my Garchomp. Looks like Rough-Skin's going to have to carry this one for me. So Garchomp goes down to Ice Punch. Rough-Skin's going to retaliate with a little bit of damage back onto that guy. And let's see what I want to send out. I have Lucario. Don't really want to send out Lucario against Buzzwole. It's not my favorite thing in the world. I have Nihilego. I can do that. I can play Nihilego. Kind of want to just go for like a Sludge Wave and a Flash Cannon into the Oranguru. I don't really know if we'll see a Citrus though. I think I'll just Power Gem the Buzzwole. What's Buzzwole going to be? No, I got to get the Oranguru off the board. The correct play for him right here is to go for the Trick Room play, I think. It's his only out. So that means I'm going to go for Sludge Bomb and Flash Cannon on Oranguru. I think I can take it out. It's kind of hard to say. Depends on if he has like a Citrus or a Super Citrus, but most of the time these guys carry a Mental Herb. That's usually what they like to carry. So we'll see. We've also seen Protect on Oranguru before. That would be a pretty good play, like Protect and try and KO one of my Pokemon back. But looks like we're not going to see any Protects from anyone. Sludge Bomb is going to hit. Oh, we poison it. So actually, that's pretty good that we poison it. We don't see a Super Citrus or anything. We're going to see a Thunder Punch from Buzzwole. Can he KO? This guy's all the punches. Does he get a para? No, he doesn't. Can Flash Cannon KO the Oranguru? Survey says yes, we can. All right, we KO that guy. We get a Beast Boost, and that's pretty much GG. All right, I'm actually pretty surprised that this game went all according to plan. I didn't have to use any Focus Blast. Who would have thought that you win every game, you don't have to use Focus Blast in? Alright, so Buzzwole is going to be going down in a couple turns. At the very least, you know, I do have Lucario in the back, remember. So even for, let's say, oh, we get another poison. Wow, I can't believe it. Even if you were to KO the Celesteela or anything like that, I could just send in Lucario, use Follow Me and Sludge Bomb for the remainder of the game, and Air Slash is going to be able to wrap this one up. Look how much damage he did with just a regular, not stabbed Ice Punch. He almost one-shotted my Nihilego. That is ridiculous. That Pokemon deals way too much damage. But we defeat this guy, and we win the first game of the day. Alright, going into the second game of the day, we have a QR code. We have Coco Magnezone, Lele Gyarados, Garchomp, Bloom. Alright, this looks a lot like my San Jose team, but without Butterfree and without Raichu. We have Drifblim and Magnezone instead. Okay, how do I deal with this? Alright, I think this is a really good team that I can destroy with Nihilego. But remember, Garchomp is a problem. Leleblim. Remember last time I fought Leleblim, I wanted to try going Drifblim Nihilego into that slot. It also lets me, like, let's say he were to lead with Garchomp, I could just switch out Nihilego for Celesteela, Will-O-Wisp it, and then I'm completely fine. Hopefully we can also use his Blim against him. Or sorry, his, like, Psychic Terrain against him. So we're going to go Drifblim Nihilego. Then we're going to bring Celesteela. And then I need one Pokemon to bring the back. I do really like Garchomp here. If I can get said Beast Boost. Not Beast Boost. If I can get a Tailwind up, Garchomp would be amazing. And Lucario is just not that great here. So we're going to go Garchomp. I kind of want to bring my Lele, but I don't really need it. I think Garchomp's much better. Being able to finish off a Magnezone is definitely going to be good for me here. Also, that Magnezone is most likely sturdy, and when I do see it, I'm going to try my best to check. Because I have all things that could ever switch on my left-hand side. I'm using a couple Steel types, so hopefully I'll be able to check for Magnet Pull. And if it's not Magnet Pull, you know, we're going to assume that it's sturdy over Analytic in this matchup. Here we go. Because that is a QR team. I think the QR team does use sturdy. So we see Nihilego and Drifblim, a really weird lead, and you see Leleblim, so we're going to be able to use his Leleblim for free. And I was talking about using this before. What we're going to do is we're going to trade Tailwinds and Sludge Bomb his Lele. And then no matter what, you know, even if his Lele is like Scarfed or something like that, actually, let me think about this. Is his Lele Scarfed? His Lele might be Scarfed. It activated before his Psychic Seed's activated. Oh, Lele's just faster than Drifblim. I'm stupid. What I was saying was, we trade Tailwinds, and since my Nihilego has a Scarf, I'm always going to be faster than his Lele. So I can Sludge Bomb Tailwind. If you protect Tailwinds, I just Sludge Bomb it again, and we're still fine. So we're going to Tailwind with my Drifblim, and we're going to Sludge Bomb with my Nihilego. I think we're going to be okay. So he's withdrawing. He knows that he doesn't want to mess with that. He's going to come with Magnezone. It's a great switch in. We're just going to probably try and switch out Nihilego for Garchomp next turn, or something out for Garchomp. So he gets a Tailwind up. We're trading Tailwinds here, and I think this is completely fine for me. I have no real big problems here. Most likely we're just going to protect with our Drifblim and switch in something like Garchomp or something else next turn. Kind of want to switch out my Drifblim. I don't really need it anymore, do I? Do I really need it? I'm just going to protect with it, and we're going to switch in Garchomp. Alright, so we're going to save Nihilego in the back for a little while. You may be thinking, Garchomp's not good here. It's useless, you know? It's alright. Garchomp's okay. Even if he Will-O-Wisps me, it's fine. I think we're also going to try and protect bait him just a little bit. What we're probably going to do next turn is go for Shadow Ball and protect with Garchomp, and then we're going to Shadow Ball the Drifblim again. Because I really think he's going to want to burn the Garchomp as soon as possible. So he goes for a Shadow Ball, gets blocked. I'm expecting a Thunderbolt at the same slot as well. Goes for a Magnet Rise. Okay. Magnet Rise, that is something you don't see all that often. Oh, makes Garchomp completely useless. And Magnet Rise only lasts for 5 turns though, so that is pretty good for me. Alright, we're just going to Shadow Ball his Drifblim. And I think I'm going to protect with my Garchomp. I really think he's going to go for a burn on my Garchomp. He could still double up into me though. I was just talking about how Garchomp is useless. I will Rock Slide this turn then. Since it is useless, I'm going to Rock Slide to break Magnezone. And we also can try and flinch the Magnezone. Like, don't discount Rock Slide. Like, right now he's like, fuck, this guy gets Rock Slide. I don't want to deal with that. So he's going for the Will-O-Wisp. He misses the Will-O-Wisp. Oh my gosh, that is huge for me. And next turn I'm just going to protect. Like, I ain't going to play that game next turn. And if I flinch this Magnezone, oh man, that's going to be huge. Because right now we're breaking it sturdy. We're going to KO the Drifblim. No Will-O-Wisp for you at all. This guy had no investment in defense, it looks like. Come on, please give me that flinch. Give it to me. Yes, we take those. Those are things that we take. Magnezone gets flinched. He still has the Magnet Rise. But I have a huge power play right now. Like, literally, it's humongous. Alright, what do I want to do here? I'm probably going to switch out Garchomp for something else. Depending on what he sends in. Depending on what he sends in, we are going to switch out Garchomp, or try to switch it out. Let's see. I wonder if he's just going to forfeit. I mean, I would take that. I would take those free ladder points. And that's a soul-crushing defeat right there. You miss your Will-O-Wisp when you get flinched. Some bad luck. Alright, Lele comes back out. I still can't Z-move anything, but I can just go for another Rock Slide. You know, I'm in his head now. You gotta continually Rock Slide. I'm thinking about protecting. I'm going to protect with my Drifblim here. Because this is the last turn of Tailwind, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so remember, most Drifblims don't carry Protect. Mine does. So what I can do here is I can Protect with my Drifblim, and then reapply a Tailwind, and it's like good stuff. It's pretty good stuff. I kind of want to just double Protect. Because, like, what is Garchomp really doing? He's most likely going to Protect. Wait, since he's going to Protect, I'm just going to Swords Dance. Oh, dude, I'm feeling pretty good. Going for the Protect Swords Dance play. How often do you actually see that work? So Protect Swords Dance, yeah, I think he's going to Protect. Oh, he switched it. That's completely fine with me. Gyarados is coming in. Good thing I Swords Danced. And we're back to normal. I really think he's going to be, yeah, I really feel the Thunderbolt coming from Magnezone. Unless he protects that as well. So Drifblim protects. Alright, we're doing good. And let's see it. Let's see you not attack my Garchomp. That's all I want to see. I just don't want to see him attack my Garchomp. So Garchomp gets the Swords Dance off. And Z-move! Whoa! And it's the electric Z-move up on a Drifblim, so we're actually going to be able to buffer this no problem. We're going to be able to reapply Tailwind. We've seen all 3 of his Pokemon. And then, you know, like, we're going to be completely fine. You know, I still have the rest of my Pokemon in the back. So Gigavolt Havoc is not going to be doing enough to really destroy the Drifblim. And the Gigavolt Havoc really tells me that he was sturdy, because that's the standard set that you see from the QR teams. Does not deal enough damage through my Protect, and he's probably like, I cannot believe this guy's beat me with Protect Drifblim. Tailwinds both expire, but remember, I still have my Aftermath boost, so I'm faster than everything. I can reapply a Tailwind. How many turns we got left on Magnet Rise? We got 2 turns left on Magnet Rise. I'm going to Protect with my Garchomp, even though it's probably not a good idea. We're protecting with Garchomp just to try and get around Ice Fang. Like, I think Garchomp is the carry. It may not look like the carry, but like the Garchomp is like that thing that he cannot ignore it forever. Eventually Garchomp will get in there and deal that big damage to that Magnezone. I have faith. So Tailwind's gonna go up. He's probably just gonna Thunderbolt me, I guess. Yeah, he goes for a T-Bolt. I should have Rock Slid, but I didn't want to. Ugh. You're weak. Weirdness disappears from the field. Alright. I think I'm just going for a Rock Slide. We're going to Shadow Ball and we're going to Rock Slide. It's enough to take out the Lele. And if he kills the Drifblim, you know, I did my job. Magnet Rise is now gone, and then we're off to the races. His Lele should be protecting this turn. But remember, he's opening himself up to getting flinched by the Rock Slide. Oh, he's withdrawing Lele, so that Gyarados is going to take big damage. This Intimidate is going to be my second Intimidate. It pretty much counteracts my Swords Dance. For the most part, I'm not entirely sure how that works, because I got intimidated before I Swords Danced. So, and that's also like another type of math roll involved there. But Shadow Ball is going to do decent damage. That's not enough damage. I should be doing more damage. And Rock Slide's going to come in here. Are we going to flinch the Magnezone? Are we going to flinch it? Show me that flinch. Show it to me. Oh, is that Citrus Gyarados? Okay. Oh, is that a Super Citrus Gyarados? No, it's just Citrus. I can respect Citrus. I always can say I respect it. We flinched the Magnezone again. Again, we flinched the Magnezone. That is beautiful. I love it. We are just going to Will-O-Wisp this Gyarados, and we're going to Earthquake. And it's now time for Garchomp to sweep. I cannot believe I waited out a Magnet Rise with the Garchomp and didn't take a single point of damage while Swords Dancing in this guy's face. It is amazing. Rock Slide's the best move in the game, I swear. Alright, so is he just going to run? Like, for real? What is he going to do? We're going to Will-O-Wisp the Gyarados. That makes it so his Ice Fang has no shot of ever KOing our Garchomp, even with a crit. He's withdrawing for Lele. Lele's probably going to go down. No, it's not. It'll live through an Earthquake. It'll live through one Earthquake. So reactivates a Psychic Surge. Not really that big of a deal. And Will-O-Wisp's going to come in. I hit my Will-O-Wisps, because I got that faith. So we hit Will-O-Wisp on Gyarados. That's pretty good. Note that it can't Lumberry because it already uses Citrus. Earthquake's going to come in. It's only going to be hitting Lele, but I don't really know what this Gyarados is really going to be able to do. I don't even know if like Waterfall would KO my Drifblim at this point in the game. It's kind of funny. So let's see. He goes for a Dragon Dance. Hey, that's not a bad move. I'm going to check and see if this is the last turn of Tailwind. If it is the last turn, I'm just going to Protect with my Drifblim, and that should be fine. Yeah. I could actually just Shadow Ball the Gyarados or Rock Slide or something. This is the last turn of Tailwind. Yeah, we're just going to Protect with Drifblim. And I'm going to Z-move that Lele slot this turn. And what this does is it puts the Lele within KO range for an Earthquake if it does Protect. So Drifblim's going to Protect. Alright, and Z-move hits. But like I was talking about, if his Lele did Protect, he'd take roughly 20 to 30% from his Tech range, and that would put it within KO range for a second Earthquake. I love moves that can combo off each other like that with Z moves. It's not as same as like the gems were back in like 2012, 2013. Because, you know, if you just protected a gem, you know, your gem was wasted and you kind of just lost the game for it. But I do like this mechanic of Z moves, because even if he did Protect, he's within the same KO range for Earthquake, and that's awesome. So Lele goes down, Gyarados goes for a Waterfall, we block those. This is like our 4th Protect bait that we've seen. He's also setting himself up to be within Shadow Ball range, so my Tailwind goes down. I'm not even going to have to reset it back up, I don't think. I'm just going to go for an Earthquake and a Shadow Ball. We're going to be able to KO the Gyarados unless it uses, like, Rest. If it uses Rest, that'd be pretty funny. Like, Rest, Sleep, Talk, Gyarados. What is this? Singles? So we're just going to go for Shadow Ball onto Gyarados. And we're just going to go for Earthquake here. And the Magnezone is not at full anymore, so it's not going to be able to use Sturdy or anything. So this is a really solid game. And I like being able to go Nihilego Drifblim against other teams. Like, he goes for the Waterfall. He's finally going to get a KO on something. Is he hitting? Yeah, he's hitting that one finally. Alright, so he finally KOs a Drifblim. I could have Tailwinded, like YOLO Tailwinded, but remember, he's going to get KO'd by the burn, so that's why it didn't really matter what I did. I guess it would have sucked if you, like, Ice Fanged my Garchomp and flinched me, and then, you know, got some type of comeback going with, like, Magnezone, but it wasn't going to happen. This game's over. Pretty good second game. I'm really liking the way this team is playing out. I don't always have to use Lucario. I actually don't ever have to use Lele-Blim. I can just use their Lele and literally steamroll them because of it. So who would have thought that Choice Scarf Nihilego Drifblim is the perfect check to opposing Lele-Blims? But you have to have Protect on your Drifblim. So I'm going to ask a little question at the end of this game. Do you guys like Protect on Drifblim? Leave a comment below and let me know. I want to know what you guys think about Protect on Drifblim, because as you guys saw in that last game, it totally won me that game. You know, being able to Protect on the last Junior Tailwind is a huge thing. Being able to Protect bait them early on in the game because they most likely don't expect you to have Protect is a huge momentum swing, and it's something that most Lele-Blim leads don't really have the luxury of. So let me know if you guys like Protect on Drifblim, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.